Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day for everyone. So, I had so many questions about my 3D printed stock, and so I decided to make just a video about it. Why not? So, I'm working on my S410, Air Arms S410. Um, it's an old lady. I bought it second-hand in 2010, and it was old already. So yeah, it's the old model with bolt, and I wrapped the air tube in vinyl, carbon fiber vinyl. I really like the look of it. It's not rusty at all, but it's old, and I like the how it looks, and it protects the air cylinder. So I made a quick fill for it. Let me try to show it. Will you focus? Yeah, no focus. And an 8 for it. A blue one, a deep blue, as I'm testing anodization. So I'm trying different settings to figure stuff out. So I moved the original gauge here because I don't like them. They have the whole scale in 90 degrees or so, and I don't. They are good to have an idea of the pressure you have. That's the whole point of them originally. But since here I have this gun is regulated, so here we'll show the pressure of the regulator pressure. So I like something more precise. Maybe it's not as precise as that, but that has a better reading, let's say. So, and as usual, I'm dumb, and I thought I ordered the right ones, but I messed up. I ordered in M10 by 1 to have around, and I thought I ordered in 1.8 BSP, but I ordered them in 1.8 NTP. So now I ordered them in 1.8 BSP. That's the right thread for here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably I'm gonna put a plug because I have plugs for it, and when the gauge comes, I'll just take off the plug and put in the gauge. Anyway, so yeah, it's beauty. It's old, but I love this gun. And to be honest, I bought it secondhand. I sold it, and I ended up buying it again from the same guy I sold it. So, what more? Let me change camera. So I want the main camera. Sorry about the mess, but I've been working in so many stuff, and I really wanted to make this video today because I won't be having much time later. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, but usually the S400 series and 500 series, it's all the same, and they have the integrated trigger guard, but this is not, god damn you, this is not just the trigger guard. So this has two more features. This holds the tension spring of the trigger mechanism, and there's what is this? A stop for the trigger. So when the trigger is set, this acts, this little pin acts as a there acts as a stop. So I have to make something to keep those features. And I did this plate that I showed in a video before. This is my longer trigger. I have the original right here. You guys can see the difference. So I have the pin inside, the stopper, and I have here the spring attention, just held by two screws, like that. And here are a bunch of the prototypes for the stock. And here is the centerpiece of the stock. As you guys can see, the trigger now holds much better. And because the other one was much shorter, it would end something like there. It would be too high. And I couldn't, well, I could, but wouldn't be the same. Push the stock lower, and I didn't want to really change the shape of it, so the best thing I could think about was just make a new blade. And I made actually two. I only have one here. I think this one will do, because I don't know, we'll see after. Maybe the trigger is too to the back, so I made one that sits like about 10 millimeters to the front. I don't know, maybe I'll need to assemble it and see. So the stock, let's go to the main subject, the stock. So the stock is 3D printed. It uses these brass inserts to make threads. So the threads are actually metal. There's nothing threading on plastic. So this is the center. So this is the front. And it's reinforced. The joints are reinforced by these aluminum rods. These actually run through the whole stock, and they are glued on this part, and the brass inserts, as we see. So how these work? These are, let me grab one. These are very famous in 3D printing world. So these are something like this. Let me, if it focus, okay. So they are knurled, and they are pressed in hot. So they actually bond to the plastic. They are pretty strong. You can see tests on YouTube that guys from like 3D Kitchen, I think it's yeah, 3D Kitchen, where it does strip tests, and these things are pretty strong. So This fit like this in here, like that, and takes 4 screws. Let me change to the top camera. Okay, so as I was saying, takes 4 screws there, 2 here. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, actually they fit. Sometimes I need to pass the drill on the hole. I haven't done that yet, but looks like, yeah, we have a nice fit. And 2 on the lower side. These are for the optional rails. So the back is here. Same thing. So these rods reinforce, they are coming all the way back. And these saddles with 2 screws there. So if you want to detach, well, this part doesn't make sense to detach. But if you want to detach this part from the back, you can, to have a smaller setup, or even use it as a pistol. What more? Yeah, that's about it. So I'm assembling. So these use the AR-15 like grips. I really like this model, so I'm using this one. So I changed it. Let me grab, yeah, this one. So this is the original model, and I find it, I have big hands, so I find it a bit thin. So I remixed it to a thicker one. So yeah, this will fit much better in my hand. I machined this piece so the grip actually attaches to a metal piece. This piece is held by 3 screws. I felt better than modeling the plastic. I don't know, I haven't tested, but modeling the plastic here, a piece, and just one insert to hold the grip. I didn't like that idea very much. I'm even thinking of adding another screw from here, like that, but I don't know. I think this is good enough, so let me attach it. Am I on screen? I am. Okay. I think I messed up this particular model, but it's okay. Where is the... I need to bring one of my wrenches that's missing. This one will do for now, at least. One of my screwdrivers there's on the other shop where it's not supposed to be. But as I said, I've been working in so many stuff at the same time, and sometimes I forgot stuff. Okay, there he is. We are not take. like that. So this way the grip will be held by 3 screws in different angles, so I believe it's a much stronger support than just a single one. Now I don't remember which one it is. Let me. Nope, it's bigger than this. Oh, it's that one. Some people think that 3D printed parts are very weak. Well, they are not. They are printed well on a good printer. This is ABS plastic. I forgot to mention that. ABS or ASA. It's very tough plastic. It's hard to print. Well, not on my printers because they are enclosures, but the layer adhesion, it's super strong. If the plastic is good. I have a piece, maybe no, I don't have it anymore. One of these front pieces failed and had a layer missing. I don't know what happened there. I believe it was even the spools got stuck, and then well, I don't know what happened. So it had a layer missing, and I tried to break on that layer, and I couldn't with my bare hands without the reinforcements. Okay, so as I said before, see, if you have the front, we can attach it now. Let's put the screws in. I have at least another one. It's here. Where's my 2.5? No, this is actually a 3. I should have a green one from Vera, whatever you guys call it, somewhere. I guess I have them all except the 3 here. Maybe it's down there next to my printers. It should be close. Anyway, doesn't matter. So it needs to be a ball one in order to. And this one, it's not a very good one. Where's my Vera? Well, it doesn't need to be a ball one, but it definitely helps. Where's my Vera? Give me a second. It's here. Much better when we have quality tools. See? Oh, good. These are very nice ones. I can show. This is a ball one. And do not torque with them, just snug it. Or you can have a very unpleasant surprise and expensive lesson. They are not meant to torque unless you what's happening here. Let me see. Something wrong here. Wrong angle, maybe. Okay. Now you grab the regular one and do the final. I don't like this one. So I'll take a look at it later, not now. Maybe the insert was not inserted very straight. Come on. Okay. Don't need to tighten them too much, just enough. Yeah, that's fine. This one, it's the let me see what's going on. Maybe it's the screw. Yeah, I know what's going on. It's the hole that's too tight and doesn't let the screw to adjust itself. Yeah. But it's good now. It's settled in. There it is. So as I was saying, pretty sure you don't need to take out this part because the gun is bigger anyway. So you can use it as a pistol. An heavy pistol, but you can. Nothing can stop you from doing it. Let me put the action to the side. So, you can see, stuck. Now the back. Slide it in. 2 more screws. Yeah, I may need to so these are printed in the air. It has a cross all pattern, but sometimes I'm just stripping it. Since it's printed in the air, it may be a little deformed. Now we're good. So it's good practice to pass a drill with the exact size of the hole, as I usually do, but I forgot, so. Or a reamer is an even better option. That's it. And that's it. See, 2 screws and the back is on. If you want to take it off, just take the 2 screws and you're done. So this is laser engraved, my fiber laser. It's very cool. Pimping. So the rail. So this is a Arca rail. So for those who don't know, this you can use the tripod with this rail. It's very used on photography. So yeah, you can use it. I think I have my tripod here from the camera. Let me see if I have I think I have some. Yes, I do. Oh, actually I don't. This, yeah. So yeah, it's the same as this. So this is the piece that goes to the camera. You hold the camera. So what I want to show, it's actually the head. That makes sense. See? So this will fit here, and you just need to hold it up. It's actually the first time I'm trying this. And that's it. You can use it on your camera tripod. And there's actually gun tripods for this. This is a very useful rail. It's a big one, beefy. So yeah. So this one goes like this. I don't have the proper screws for this in stock now. I need to order more M412s countersunks, but I have 2 of them, so it's enough for demonstrating purposes. And I think I have 2. No, I don't, but I have 10s that barely make it, but they are not just a few threads in. They are not excellent for this, but they'll do for showing purposes. I have 16s, but 16s are too big. I could maybe there's something I should do. I could model in the stock recess, deeper pocket, let's say, for the screws. So if the screws are longer, they just go inside, but I didn't. So yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So why so many holes under here? So 6 are for holding the Arca rail, and then I have 4 more. These 4 are for optional Picatinny. So I have a bunch of them here. So you can use a big one. Let's see, actually I haven't checked. I made the yeah, actually they do. I made the design based on some old versions I had. So you can use a long one like this one. There's another model, I think these are 13 slots, I don't care. But there's another model that is it's this big but only have two holes. So yeah, these will fit as well. I believe it's this one and this one. And or you can use a smaller one. That's actually like what I prefer. And just on those two there. On the sides, you can use the same ones as I'm showing. If you want to put like, oops, no, actually they are smaller ones. I ordered a bunch of them. Actually, either they sent me the wrong ones or I ordered the wrong ones. Oh no, it's another batch I have. Yeah, I have downstairs. They are smaller ones. Yes, these are 6 slots, I believe, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other ones are 6 slots. Yeah, that's it. And I have them downstairs. But doesn't really matter. I don't think I have any of those here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not getting. Well, I could pause. Nah, I don't get it. No point. So yeah, but they fit here. They are smaller than this one. It's either 1 or 2 slots. Yeah, slots smaller. I believe they are 5 slots. I believe they are 5 slots. So you can put one on each side for a flashlight or what I really like them for. Actually, yeah, for a flashlight or for bed sling, the belt sling. Belt sling? Yeah, belt sling. So for that, I use one of these. I really like these quick detach slings. So I use one of these. These are push and done. So I use one of these things here. And I'm not sure if you let me put stuff into place. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab one of the rails downstairs. And here on the back, not sure if you've seen, but here there's just space to put one of these. So this is the same thing, the same push in, push out sling stud, and as you can see, maybe I can show you a little better. I'll put it this way and point this little girl there, so you can watch here on the corner, like, yeah, here, and just like that. It even comes with the screws. And you have a sling attachment there. So the sling I was showing, actually I need to work this out because these are not, well, it's a ship sling. I'm a ship guy. So it's ship stuff. These already come with the quick detach stuff, but I need to work it out to change to the ones that came with the accessories, because these work with ball bearings, and the ball bearings are they come out more on these ones than the ones on the sling, and the sling actually, see, detaches. But that's the idea, but not with these ones. These ones you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. So I need to work out to change these from these are the ones that came into there. I haven't worked that out, but shouldn't be too hard. Need to, with some pliers, to take out this one and put that one. Yeah, I need to figure that out one of these days. I even put them here on the bag to mess with that. Not a day. So what more? What more? Ah, the accessories here. So I've been waiting. So this is the back rail. Where is it? It's here. So these are stainless. They go here. Well, they are supposed to. Like that. I glue them back. I need to re-glue them. Actually, I need to remodel this piece. Well, but whatever. This will fit for now. To have tighter holes here. These are very loose here. The problem is they are glued here and holes. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing anything. So they fit well. You guys can see. You can see they are crooked. So the problem is on this rail the holes are printed too large. So the pillars have too much clearance and they wobble. So when you glue them, well, I should have set them to glue on the part. I didn't. But anyway, see, now the angle is off. It's not too bad, but yeah, I need to fix that. It's on my list. It's okay for now. It's okay for now. So either I'll change it to like I'm doing on a cheek piece. So the cheek piece has 2 threaded inserts there, and this makes more work. So I need to machine these with threads, so they go in like that. But I don't mind to do it here, because here some people may need longer pillars and it's easy to swap, especially when you use the sling, because you can't come full down with the cheek piece, because it will hit the sling thing. So, but yeah, unless you have like a really high scope, I don't see you needing more than that. Even on my Marauder that I have the Picatinny rail and the night vision scope, it's set pretty high and it's like this. And so, and I can even adapt it to here, but hey, it is what it is. We can't have everything. So this one, it's easier to swap pillars, and this one I don't see the need, because I don't think you need so much travel or adjustment on the back. So let me grab some screws to hold the cheek in place. Just one screw is enough. Well, 2. So as you can see, the grip is ambidextrous. The cheek piece can be mounted on each side, so it's also ambidextrous, and you can set the adjustment screws on whatever side you want. Same for the butt plate. You have the adjustment screws can come here or both sides if you want, doesn't matter. So now the butt plate I made for this, it's really simple. Just a 4-piece adjustment. Okay, same thing here, needs some persuasion. Same story, works with the brass threaded inserts. So these are a bit tight to too tight actually, because I designed it that way. So the what happens is when I'm melting the brass inserts, I'm pushing more plastic because I made it tighter just to have more force to it, more strength. So it holds more torque, and it acts as anti a brake for the threads. Let's say it like that. And these two center pieces, these are split in here. They will grab the back rail in place like that. So you can adjust it like this, just some adjustment, not super adjustment. This is a tactical stock, it's not an high-end field target or something like that. Just something fun, I believe. So there's some basic adjustments that I like to. Let me put a screw here. Actually, this is not very long. I thought it was long enough. Well, it is. Like that. Just so it don't fall off. This one won't, I believe. Well, maybe it will. Let me put this here. Just to hold it in place. I can grab a smaller one for this. Yeah, I have this one here, should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. See? It's beautiful, isn't it? Let me... Oops. Yeah, I kind of like the blue. Maybe if it was a little darker, would be nice. But I actually like this one. It's the plastic I had in stock, so I'm waiting for plastic that I ordered specifically for this on Monday. Like, it's gonna make a week tomorrow, and it's still supposed to be here on Tuesday. yeah, maybe next Tuesday it's gonna be here. So yeah, so let me put a screw here. I believe it's this big one. Well, maybe not this one. Let's see if it bottoms out. It doesn't, actually. It doesn't. Yeah. So the pressure gauge is missing. But other than that, look at that. It's beautiful. It's a big one. These extra. So yeah, that's about it. Let me take some stuff out. These rails here. I think this is from the sling. So these, I made several versions of this. I have this one here. It's nice, but I think it's a little wide, a little too wide. So I made that one. That one is thinner. It's a work in progress. So let me take this out of the way so I can put the whole gun in frame. Yeah, it's a longer video than I was hoping for. How much longer? Yeah, 1 hour. So yeah, this is the final one. So as I said, we can put a rail on the side here, a bipod on the front. That's how I like it. And that's it. I hope you guys like it. And I'm sorry if this took too long. Maybe I'll do just a smaller video now showing the assembled product. But if you guys want to spend 1 hour of your life seeing a crazy guy stumbling around and assembling this stock, well, why not? I hope you guys like it, and yeah, see you next time. I'm gonna start another 3D printer project very soon. I'm gonna stream it live. I really like that stuff, so it's gonna be fun, at least for me. Tell me what you guys think. I really like this type of stocks. About weight, I don't know, I don't have a scale here, but this thing, it's very light. Even with the reinforcements and the rail and all the stuff. Let me try the gun. It's unpressurized, so let me. Oh, actually the trigger here. Yeah, the trigger. It's a bit too far or too to the back, but it's not that much. I can adjust it to to not have such a big first stage. Yeah, I like it. I actually like it. It's not too bad at all. It's a bit too sensitive for my taste, but that's just adjustment. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Well, I won't take any of your time. Sorry. I won't take any of your time anymore. So I hope you like it. If you didn't, you didn't. If you did, well, you did. See you guys soon. Bye bye. Where's the mouse?